What's up?
What's going on, Bryce?
Hey, thank y'all for having me here today.
Thank you for being here.
Always good to see you, John.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you as well. I guess this is fight week for you. A little stressful. I mean, there's things going on outside of fight week in your personal life that you're having to deal with right now. Is that making it challenging for you?
I'm not stressed, brother. I'm blessed. So thank you for having me here, and I'm just so glad for this opportunity. I mean, like my last two fights, I just feel like, the one I had to pull out of, and another one I got sick, and I'm just so healthy and so happy to be healthy for this opportunity. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and I just can't even tell you how happy I am to be here, that I'm actually here. Nothing has gone bad yet, and I'm just happy.
That's awesome to see you in good spirits. Has it been a tough stretch, like you said, a loss, which you're certainly not used to, an injury, that I'm sure was frustrating? Has this been a challenging time for you?
It has, but my faith in God has got even stronger. I've been even deeper in prayer. I've been reading my Bible more, and I think that, I know that I'm better because of all that stuff that happened to me. I'm better than I was last time I was in the octagon, and I think that's part of God's plan, is just give me the time that I needed to mature, and you're going to see Saturday night. I think I'm going to be the best that I've ever been.
That's awesome. Have you always been able to have that type of mindset throughout your career, or is this kind of like a more mature Bryce Mitchell that can understand that it's okay?
Well, I've got bad anger problems, and so using these situations and not getting angry about it and just working through it has definitely showed maturity. And I'm just to the point where I'm just so happy to be here. I mean, because all of this stuff, you kind of take it for granted once you start working for the UFC 5+ years. You just start thinking in your head, oh, well, I'll have another fight, and I'll have another fight, and another. And then you might not make it to tomorrow. You might die in a car wreck. You never know. So I'm just happy to be here, and I'm just lucky to be here.
That's awesome. What's your favorite part of the experience, of the whole fight week experience? The fight itself or anything around it?
My favorite part is hanging out at my buddy Kidron's house with TJ and AJ. Of course, Coach Willie just got here. So, honestly, even seeing your face, bro, I love you. And y'all make me feel like I'm important or something. So, the people of the fight week, I don't get this every, day. I cherish these moments.
That's awesome, man. All right, well, great matchup on paper. What do you think about Dan as an opponent, kind of what he presents to you here?
I think he hits hard. I think he hits fast. I think he's durable. I know he's never been finished. And I know it's going to be a great fight for the fans. So, y'all got to check this shit out. It's going to be awesome.
It looks like on paper the same, like you said, like fireworks, right? Yeah. I mean, so when you see it, is it okay for you to admit, like, hey, I'm probably going to get cracked a couple times. We're probably going to go back and forth a little bit.
I'm prepared to. I'll put it that way.
Very nice. Win here, man. What do you do? Because, rankings, top of the division, it's right there for. I know you're coming off a setback, but, a win here, this would be a big one, right? Do you start calling out some names, or is that not your style?
So I don't think I'll have to call out no names, but I think there's going to be a realization that I'm the cash cow. I mean, that eventually somebody's going to realize that they're sitting on gold. They think I'm fool's gold. I'm not. I'm real gold. They're sitting on gold. They need to cash me out. I am the cash cow. There ain't another pay-per-view draw like me in this division. I am the cash cow. It's time to cash me out. I'm ready. I'm begging them. Please give me a big fight. I'm begging them. I'm waiting. But obviously, I don't deserve none of that if I can't beat Dan Ige. And that's going to be a hell of a competition between me and Ige. But if I beat Ige, who's to say I don't deserve a top 5, a top 3, a top 2? And like I said, I'm the cash cow. They're going to realize that. And once they do, they're going to love me even more.
I love it. Last thing for me, given all that, is the goal here more than just win a fight? Is it you got to do it in some kind of spectacular fashion? You got to provide some highlight?
That's right, brother. We set the bar high. I'm not just happy with the win. I'm not just scraping by. I'm here to make history, brother. And that's what I want to do.
Hey, Bryce. You teased a big surprise that something's cooking on Saturday.
Something's cooking, baby.
Can you give any more of a surprise, or are you teasing it at all?
Nope, because it's going to be so good, better than y'all can imagine, and I don't want to ruin it.
All right. Brykoton is back in the UFC. Obviously, he beat you on tough, but he is in a different weight class. But is that a fight that you would like to run back one day?
If they pay me, I'll fight whoever.
And It looks like Ilia Topuria is going to get the next shot at Volkanovski. Being in there with him, how do you think that fight goes?
I do think that, well, first off, it's going to be a great fight. I mean, there's no doubt that dude's going to just put on a great performance against whoever you put him with. I think Volkanovski has a little bit of an edge with the experience of the 5 rounds, and he's a little bit more well-rounded. But that being said, I don't even think it's going to go to the ground. I think they're just going to stand and bang, and I think it's going to be an awesome show. But I would give Volkanovski a slight edge because of where he's at in his career. But, yeah, I love that matchup.
And then it's always fascinating how athletes deal with their first professional loss. So once you get back to the locker room, like, what was going on through your head? What were you feeling like? And then just like the next couple of days, like, what was going on through Bryce Mitchell's head?
Well, it wasn't a loss that so much bothered me. You know, I've lost before. I've been beat up in the backyard when I was a kid. I mean, that's just how it is. And the loss does not bother me. What bothers me is that my pride wouldn't let me pull out of that fight. I shouldn't have even been in that damn cage. I lied to my coaches. I would not tell them how sick I was because I didn't want to appear as a coward. And I took the fight impaired, and then I had to live with the consequences. And, you know, it was so stupid of me to think that I could go in that state and beat such a great fighter. And I won't make that mistake again, and it just makes me look like an idiot. And but that's what I was mad about, is that I feel like it wasn't even me in there. That's what makes me mad, is that I want a rematch. That shit don't count.
So I'm guessing you regret this. You regret the decision to be in there?
Yes, I do. But, you know, that was obviously that was stupid of me. And I won't ever take a fight sick again. I just thought that I was like Superman or something, I guess. And I thought that I was going to, you know, be really sick and it not affect my performance. And then afterwards I thought, man, I couldn't even breathe in there. I couldn't even move. You know, trust me, I felt stupid.
And obviously AJ did not get the contract for the Contender Series, but man, he always shows how much heart he has in every single fight he is. Just what were your thoughts on that fight?
AJ is the epitome of heart. I mean, he's heart and passion and love embodied into a fighter. I mean, this guy, you cannot break him. Actually watching him lose and then seeing how he responded to it made me think, wow, man, I'm kind of a bitch, because he just don't care. He's just ready to go again. And he was there was some stuff specifically that we need to add into his training camp that we're gonna fix. He ain't done. He ain't even got started yet. I'm telling you right now, that Savage is a problem, and all y'all did was piss him off. I'm telling you, he's coming back 10 times harder. And watching how he handled that loss so well made me reflect on myself and say, man, I need to be more like this guy.
Awesome. Thanks, Bryce.
Thank you, brother.
Bryce over here. Your last 3 fights have been in Las Vegas. Is there any part of you that wants to go out and fight out in different arenas around the world, or is that?
I want to fight in Arkansas, baby.
Awesome. And Venom debuted new UFC Fight Kits last week. Did they make any modifications to your camo shorts?
Yeah, dude. Look at these shoes. Oh, you talking about the shorts? Yeah, the shorts are special, too. I like these shoes, too. I like everything. The shirt's cool. Shoes are cool. The camo shorts, yeah, they pimped them out.
You think they look better than your last ones?
I like them. But, you know, it's different strokes for different folks. But, man, I like how they change it up. It's different every time. So, like, at the end of my career, I'm going to have, like, all these different edition shorts. And I'm not ever selling those or nothing like that. Like, I'm keeping that on the wall. Those are going to my great-great-great-grandkids.
Do you think more fighters that may be interested in wearing camo shorts should wear, or do you think you like it just being like kind of your own exclusive thing?
I would like for everybody to have their own shorts, but, you know, the reason that I got them is because I complained the most. And I complained in a very compelling way. You know, there's a way to complain, you know. I've lived with women long enough to know how to complain to get what you want. And you can't overstep boundaries. You just got to keep pecking and pecking and pecking. And that's what I done for 3 years. And I finally got what I wanted. And not only did I get what I wanted, everybody was happy about it. You know, nobody was mad. Nobody is, you know, so, man, I just did that perfectly. And I prayed for those camo shorts, actually. That was the main thing, is because at one point during that Rona, they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get the shorts because production was shut down. You know how Rona shut everything down. Well, I started praying. I said, God, please let me have these camo shorts. Please, God. And I'm telling you, then I talked to Hunter Campbell, and after some prayers and stuff, I talked to Hunter, and then he made it happen. But that was God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bryce, thanks for taking the time. 2 quick ones for me. Kind of piggybacking off what you were talking about with Hero, from the shorts, the camo, the look, the brand, the Thug Nasty. How important is it for you in your career and in general as a fighter to be a brand, not just a professional athlete, but, you know, like what you just said about, like, cash me out, you know, I'm the cash cow, like, just to be a brand.
That's right, brother. That's what it's all about, is being yourself in here, and that's what people love. And I'm just glad for the opportunity to make infuse my personality into what I'm doing. I have no problem fighting, but my favorite part is just getting to say what I want, do what I want, live the free life that I live. That's what I love about this, of the UFC. It gives me freedom. I'm in here fighting for my freedom. You can't be in no NFL team talking how I talk. You can't be on no NBA team talking how I talk. UFC gives me freedom to be who I want to be, and that's what I love. That's why I go in here ready to die, because this is the free. I can't have no other job that gives me this freedom, and that's what I love, brother. I'm free.
That's awesome, man, that you use your platform. And I'm sure and last for me, I'm sure your testimony grew with these trials and tribulations, tough times. You know, they might not last, but tough people will. How have you been able to just level up with that? And are you grateful for that experience, even with the losses and the bad decision making that you admitted? Like, I'm going to grow from it.
That's right, brother. And I can't even answer the question, because you said everything that needs to be said in the question. I've matured. I mean, literally, what you said is just perfect. You hit the nail on the head. I'm better because of all this stupid shit that I've done.
Thank you, sir, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, brother.
Bryce, I just got one question for you. You were at the PI the other day, and you ran into 2 other fan favorites there, Ricky Tercios and Trevor Peek.
Of course.
What was that interaction like, and was there cameras around? Because I feel like the conversation between the 3 of you is something we all probably would have wanted to hear, right?
Man, it's just 4 good old boys hanging out in the hot tub, man. I mean, shoot, we had a great time. I got Trevor's number now. Trevor's invited over to my place. I got a little mini gym at my house. It's like a 20 by 20 with a 6-foot-tall wall. So me and Trevor are friends now, and AJ, we're all going to train together. So, you know, we're ganging up. We're teammates now. We're going to train together and be friends. Thank y'all.